everyone. So I've been getting my MBA, I've been in grad school, and I wanted to give you guys some things to consider, some tips. If you want to go to grad school and get your MBA, these are some things you should take into consideration and think about. Yeah, these are some things that I kind of wish I thought about, even though I did, but they're, whatever. So, yeah, it's a lot of work, obviously, but hopefully it'll be worth it. I don't think going back to school is ever a bad idea. To start with, research the different schools you want to go to, look at the scholarships, look at what they have to offer, look at how they differ. It's not always about going to the best school. It's about going to the school that fits you the best and what fits your needs and wants. Definitely look at the scholarships available so you could keep in mind what test scores you need, what GPA you need, what else you need to do to get those scholarships. Also, if you want to look at other additional scholarships that can help you achieve your dreams and pay for school, do that. It doesn't hurt. I mean, yeah, might as well. Number 2, you need to realize if you want to do a part-time or a full-time or an online, you have to know what type of program you want to do and do the pros and cons of each. Everybody's different, so this is a choice you have to make for yourself. Nobody can tell you what choice to make. I am doing the full-time, so basically it's all condensed into 1 year, and it is a lot. You pretty much cannot work at the same time. I mean, I guess you could, but you'd be really exhausted, overworked, and you might not get the most out of the program. But if you need to, do what you gotta do, pro of that is you finish quicker, so you're out in the workforce faster. Part-time, if you already have a job, let's say this job is helping you pay for this program, then obviously that is the way to do it. If you're also working and you wanna do more of an online program so you don't physically have to go into somewhere, look into that, look at the schools that offer that, look at the best online programs for you, and do that. You have to really think about what's best for you before jumping into it and making a decision, because once you make a decision, you're glued to that, unless you're able to switch out of it. But you know what? That kind of ties into the research part of it. Research that and hear what other people have to say, people that do part-time, online, or full-time, and see. I'll tell you, doing full-time, doing what could have been 2 years in one is a lot of work. It takes a lot out of me, but I'm excited to be already done this summer. So it really depends. Third tip or consideration, GRE, GMAT, your scores are not everything. They are not the determining factor. Everybody wants to go to the best schools, Harvard, whatever, but not everybody gets to go for that. Don't stress yourself out. Don't waste years and years trying to get the best score. Do the best that you can, of course. Get a tutor. I had a tutor that helped me because the math section was very new in a sense. I hadn't done math in a while, especially for the GMAT where no calculator is used. I needed someone to help me get those concepts down packed. So get a tutor if that's what you need. Find one that can help you. I did the GRE as well, so I took both, and I found the reading section, the verbal, more difficult in the GRE because it had a lot of very difficult vocab words. And the thing is that GRE is used for other programs as well, not just business. So you have to take that into consideration if you're stronger in math. Or let's say there's a program that offers a scholarship if you take the GRE or the GMAT. Then you know what? That's the test that you should aim for. I don't necessarily think you should do both. I did both, and I spent a lot of time studying for each one. And it was too much because at the end of the day, all I really needed was the GMAT to get the scholarship. So yeah, and I know some schools will waive the test if you have a certain amount of work experience. So that's also something to consider. If you don't have to take the test and you could just go straight into the program with your experience, that's awesome. So again, that ties into the research as well. And I would try to do a practice test of each. They're all online. You could find some free tests through Manhattan Prep or on the GMAT and GRE sites to see how you fair in each and compare. Maybe you like one better than the other, and you know what? Do that, you know? So I think it's a sense of just putting in that time to see what you prefer, what's needed. Fourth, maybe you already know this. This was something that caused a lot of stress and anxiety on my part. It doesn't matter what your background is, what you previously worked in, what you got your undergrad degree in. It does not matter, because what I've seen is everybody's from all different backgrounds. Everybody studies something different, and that brings something new and different to the table. Don't feel that you are inadequate. Don't feel insecure. Don't feel stressed out because you do not have a business or finance or whatever background. Everybody's there to learn. So don't let that bring negativity in your mind. You can do it. I know you can. I hadn't had any business really background. I worked in PR and communications. So parts of it were new for me. The whole finance part of it was very new for me. Everything was truly new. Statistics, everything was very foreign, but you figure it out. You know, that's what you're there to do, learn and be a professional at the end of it. So don't worry, don't stress it. Go in there with a positive attitude. And lastly, number 5, it's okay if you don't know what you want to do after. I'm still trying to figure it out, especially if you don't have a background in business, you're not sure what you want to do within business administration, or maybe you do, then that's great. And if you do know, don't close yourself off to new opportunities and different opportunities. Be open-minded, maybe throughout the program or throughout your connections with people or at job fairs or whatever, you realize that you have another passion or you can go in another direction. Don't be so narrow in what you want to do. And if you have no idea, soak it in, be a sponge, get all the information and just take it into consideration. You never know, so don't be closed-minded, because you could truly do anything. It's definitely okay not to know. It's definitely okay to go into business school and not know what you want to do after. You'll figure it out. So yeah, and trust me, you could do different things throughout your life. You don't have to just do one thing. So don't stress it. Positivity, positive vibes, it'll all be okay. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to share. I hope it was helpful, and I wish you all the best going forward. If you want to go to school, you want to go to get your MBA or maybe another graduate degree, do it. But also do your research and